another 2-0 against 9 Pandas, and another top 4 finish for them.
Beautiful result so far for Talon as they come in here, even getting knocked in the lower bracket. It has not killed their momentum. Going up against a familiar opponent that maybe they had a lot of confidence. Something about this matchup has never worked for 9 Pandas, and it continues not to work. A very frustrating way to go out of this tournament for them, especially this last game. They just got shut out. 4 kills in 30 minutes. Not something we're used to seeing from one of the best killing teams in the world right now. Talon just had their number through and through. A very impressive game too. In a draft that was fairly even, honestly. I feel like a lot of this just came down to map execution. Where the Storm is going, who he's jumping, the global silence to back him up, really causing 9 Pandas problems. And the supports weren't able to get the aggressive action going into the Storm off the mid matchup because they just stacked for him and protected the jungle. 23 had pretty decent early map positioning that they were unable to take advantage of other than farming up the Doom. Damn well executed game from Talon here, as they are looking like a scary opponent going through this lower bracket.
And they need that momentum, right? Because now they're facing one of the toughest bosses, Game & Gladiators, who, again, came into this tournament the strongest team, and they have to play a second series today to be able to keep moving forward and get top 3 and play in the final day of Riyadh Masters. Meanwhile, we're going to be saying goodbye to 9 Pandas. I mean, they did have a great performance, I would say. I know they wanted to go further, but they have been one of my favorite teams to watch this season. I think that, you know, this is a squad that just continues to get stronger over the season. You know, at the very start, I was like, oh, BBT, they're going to be the big team and stuff, but I think 9 Pandas have kind of quietly risen in the ranks after each one of these majors, after each one of these DPCs, and they do look like one of the best teams in the world. Not good enough to take down Talon, though. Sometimes, I mean, we actually talked about this a little bit. Sometimes it's about matchups, right?
Yes.
Who you run into in the lower bracket matters.
I mean, this whole tournament is some of it too. Like, Eastern Europe has been very dominant this event, and they had to run into each other early.
Yeah.
So it kind of pushes you back, and then you're in a position where, like, one more bad matchup, right, and you're just out. There's not a lot of teams left. Some of these are very good versus each other. Some of them are very weak versus each other. This Talon matchup has just been their bane the whole year, and, you know, maybe if they had another